swim around fish play. So you can see here, these are almost all pink salmon here. Now, see if you can distinguish some with humps and some without. So, they're called pink salmon, but a lot of locals here call them humpies because the males get the hump on their back and they're fun. So these ones may not even be far enough up to have too much of a pronounced hump, but they are starting to get them. And there's a little diagram of one up ahead, and you can really see that hump is like very prominent during the end of their life.
Why do they just hang out like this?
Sorry?
Just kind of hang out.
They're trying to get upstream, but it's like being in a traffic jam. There's so many fish.
Oh.
So, all salmon after they spawn die. It's just the way it goes. So, they use all the nutrients that they built up throughout their lives living in the oceans to swim upstream against the current. Once they run out of those nutrients, they then start eating away at their own flesh. So they start rotting. It's really gross. And so that's why when Matt was talking about the rotting fish, that's what it is. It's not just dead fish. It's the fish that are still alive, just using the rest of their nutrients. All of this bright, light green hanging moss is all Usnea. Its common name is old man's beard. It's a great fire starter. However, you only want to use it as a fire starter, not as fuel, because the smoke it exudes is actually toxic. So don't breathe it in and don't use it as a main source of fuel. It also has a lot of antimicrobial properties. So that spruce sap that I was talking about, if you have a small cut, not like a big gash that's gushing blood, just a small little cut, you can put some spruce sap on there and rip up some Usnea to expose the inner core, which has those antimicrobial properties. Oh, no, and
Oh, wow.
that will help with healing. Certainly not as good as like a hemostatic, dog that actually stops blood flow, but it will certainly work with it. So there's something to keep noting.
Does anyone bring a fishing pole here to fish for the salmon?
Yeah, plenty. Except most people don't actually eat the salmon here that run up these rivers. It's mostly just catch and release. Because, like I said, they are starting to get old and they're starting to rot away, so they're not good. They can have parasites in them. So, yeah. But people will come out here with nets and stuff, and people actually will catch them to use as bait for bigger fish, or to turn them into chum for smaller fish. We actually have a type of salmon here called chum or dog salmon, and they call it chum because it's so abundant, and the meat isn't really that tasty, so they just use it for chum.
So these fish are all going that way now. And when they come back this way,
They don't. They die.
don't babies come back this way?
Yeah. Oh, yes. The babies will go out. They will swim out to the ocean.
Right.
But these Pacific salmon, they don't.
No,
come
these
back.
guys are dead.
These guys are dead, and it's a really interesting ecosystem because you'll have bears. You'll see bears dragging a couple salmon into the forest, and that will help fertilize the ground. The skeletons will help fertilize the ground. Same with eagles. They'll swoop down. They'll either pick off what the bears left, or they'll swoop down and catch a whole salmon for themselves and drag it into the forest, and that helps again fertilize the ground. So it's a really interesting ecosystem. Yeah.
So is it like that the babies
No, they're just hanging out.
grow up and swim, like they
Because there's so
grow all
many
that
of them.
swim and then
They're
they
like traffic
have
jam.
babies die and then the babies continue the journey like the monarch butterflies?
Yeah, so the salmon will lay their eggs. They'll nestle under rocks and they'll lay the eggs, and they'll come back and fertilize them. Only so many survive because there's so many eggs. They lay so many eggs. Only a couple survive, but that's plenty to start to make it. And so then they swim down. Not all of them survive because we have